Great day, folks. Now we have the visionary board. Okay, we have another formula right now. Freedom equals A minus H close bracket times love per bracket all over speculations. A is equal to anxiety, H is equal to hate. Now here is what this formula will do for us. This formula will tell us how you can relieve yourself of any hate you have for for a particular thing. For instance, for me, I really don't like Nollywood. Okay, but this formula will tell us what to do right now. If you are in my shoes, let's say you hate certain thing, one particular thing that you can't really run away from, but you hate it so much, this formula will tell us what to do. The visionary board. Freedom is equals to A minus H times love over speculations. So we have A here equals the anxiety or fear. H here equals 8. Okay? So now what is this formula telling us? Let's go. An increase in freedom. Okay? If freedom increases in a person, the person's mind is totally free, it will lead to an increase in A minus H value. Okay, A minus H value. Okay, and it also leads to increase in love. So when someone's mind is free, or when there's freedom, it increases the love in that person. Okay, so if you really want to promote love in yourself, you gotta increase your freedom. Okay, if you are not free, if freedom is down, it's going to lead to a decrease in love. Okay, so if you want to increase love in your life, make sure you increase freedom. It's very important. Okay, an increase in freedom will lead to an increase in love and also increase in A minus H value, but will lead to a decrease in speculations. What are speculations? Speculations are guesses. You're guessing. Okay, so a decrease in freedom will lead to a decrease in love and also an increase in speculations or guesses. So how do you reduce freedom in your life? All you need to do is you increase guesses, increase speculations. Just try to predict everything, guess here and there. Just try and do that. It will reduce freedom of your mind, and thus will reduce love you have for life. And if love you have for life is reduced, you'll be sad. So the best way to be happy is reduce your speculations. Okay, don't judge, don't talk about everything you see, don't judge everything you see. Okay, that is one way to do it right now. If you judge everything you see, okay, if you judge everything you see, it is going to really affect you. It's going to increase speculations, it's going to decrease freedom, decrease A minus H value, and it's going to decrease your love for life or for anything. So right now, what does this formula tell us right now? You have to understand that a minus H value, okay, A minus H value, okay, A minus H value is highest when H is 0, okay, and lowest when A is 0. So as you can see right now, this is it. A minus H value is highest when H is 0. So meaning if A minus H value has to increase to the highest point, H has to be 0. 8 has to be 0. Okay? So for you to really have freedom in your life, freedom of thought, etc., you must have zero hatred for things. Okay? Because if there is zero hatred for things, A minus H value is going to increase to the highest point, thus increasing freedom and increasing love. Okay, so if freedom of someone's life is increased, freedom of mind of somebody is increased, understand that hatred in that person's life is 0, must be 0, and understand that correspondingly the person's love for life or for anything will also be increased. So you have to try as much as you can to reduce hatred. Hatred is really something you have to reduce if you want to have freedom and if you want to promote love in your life. And if you want to, that is something you have to know. then you have to reduce speculations. Don't talk about everything you see. Don't react to everything you see. You can listen, absorb things, but don't react to everything you see. React to everything you see will increase speculation and will decrease freedom, will decrease A minus H. It will lead to increase in your hatred, because we said A minus H value is highest when H is 0 and lowest when A is 0. So how does, if freedom is going to go down, A minus H is going to go down. They are all directly proportional. Freedom is going to go down, A minus H is going to go down, love is going to go down. How will A minus H go down? It will go down if A is 0. So that is it. So if you react to everything you see, you increase speculations. It will lead to decrease in freedom of your mind, freedom of your thoughts, freedom of life, etc. And it will lead to a decrease in A minus H. And A minus H will decrease if A is 0. So meaning hatred is just going to be all over that kind of person that has a reduced freedom. People who have reduced freedom have much hatred, okay, and the least love for life. So this is something that you have to do. Try as much as you can to eliminate hatred from your life, okay? Let H be 0. You can worry about things, worry about your freedom, but don't hate. You can see A minus H value is highest when H is 0. When H is 0, A minus H value is highest. You are still going to have anxiety. You are still going to have fear sometimes. But it won't affect your happiness. It won't affect your freedom, right? It will even increase your freedom. So hatred and anxiety, which is more powerful? Hatred is more powerful. It's better you have anxiety, it's better you have fear than you have hatred for things, everything around you. It's going to reduce your freedom. You get what I'm saying? So understand this. Eliminate hatred from the equation by making H 0 every time in your life. Okay, this is all we have for today. Okay, and just stay connected for the next video.